They printed a number on the side of the box, a gigabit dream, a promise in ink. But I am not that number, I am what actually arrives. They told you I could carry a billion bits a second down the line. That's the bandwidth talking, baby. That's the dream, the spec, the sign. But out here in the wire it's different. There's a truth they didn't say. I'm the rate that really makes it through, and I lose a little on the way. Latency drags behind me every mile of distance that I crossed, every packet dropped and resent. That's a little throughput lost, 'cause bandwidth is the promise, the most that I could be. But throughput is the truth of me, what actually gets free, measured in the real bits flowing, not the label, not the lie. I'm the number that survived the trip. Watch the difference fly. I am what gets through, not the most that I could carry, but the truth of what I do. Bandwidth was the ceiling, but I live down below. Throughput, the realest rate I know. Count the bits that made it, count the ones that died. I'm what actually arrives on the other side. Every header is a weight I carry, Ethernet, IP, and TCP. All that overhead's a tax on me, and good put's even less. You see, good put's only the useful data. Strip the wrappers, strip the aches. That's the payload that the app perceives after protocol takes its tax. Congestion in the crowded hour, buffer swell and queues grow long. Jitter shakes my steady rhythm, every error sings a retransmit song. I am what gets through, not the most that I could carry, but the truth of what I do. Bandwidth was the ceiling, but I live down below. Throughput, the realest rate I know. Count the bits that made it, count the ones that died. I'm what actually arrives on the other side. There's a thing they call the bandwidth delay product. The pipe is fat, but oh, the distance is so wide. If your window is too small, my love, you'll never fill the line. All that capacity just waiting, and the data crawls inside. So open up your window, let me carry all I can. A long fat network needs a bigger window, friend. That's the plan. And on the wireless, oh, I fall so far below the rate they sold.